Hello traders, what's up? How are you today? Are you ready for the fight tomorrow? Okay, let's start with the 10 years US bonds. We have this interesting closing last Friday. To be honest, this is a reversal pattern, at least a seller exhaustion, but we need to see a move like this, one big massive move up, so we can have a confirmation. And to be honest, I don't think this is the case. And if we see tomorrow opening and continue down and make new low, then boom, forget it. We are gonna see massive move to the downside. But let's see. It's very, very interesting to watch how bonds are gonna trade tomorrow. Let's go to S&P. Okay, we tested the summer lows. Actually, we didn't make a new low, despite Dow Jones did the new low, as we see, but also managed to close above. So, what does it mean? Of course, it means that still we are in a 1, 2, 3 wave, and also if this is impulsive wave, that I believe it is, we are going to accelerate this move, and we are going to hit next target at 3200. I know this is almost 15% drop from here, but what to do? I think that the strong dollar and the old geopolitical developments, we have now a new thing, China coup. What the fuck is this? Imagine we are 2 days in Twitter and nobody knows what is happening in China. And then you tell me invest in Chinese stocks, blah blah blah. What the fuck, they are doing? It's so shadow, so what to say? It's stay away from China. I mean, you cannot trust anything there. Which accounting firm will do what with what data? If 2 days and they cannot say if if the president is still in charge or not. Very, very strange things. Also, if it was a rumor, why we didn't have anyone from the government go out and say what the fuck we are talking about? This is all bullshit. Really, never experienced such a strange situation. And all these are in the charts, so probably we are gonna see a big sell-off tomorrow. That will lead us, okay, I don't know if tomorrow, of course, we cannot see 15% drop, but we can see 5% drop. Anyway, keep in mind that those lows at 3630 are very, very important. Okay, same goes for Dow Jones. Below 30,000 it's very, very bearish. We have same structure formation. The target here is just below 28,000, but we see it depends how the S&P move goes. Let's see USD yen. What to say here? We have had this move after the intervention of Bank of Japan. I explained briefly why this was not going to succeed, because you cannot do quantitative easing on the one hand, meaning you are printing more yens, and on the other hand you are buying yens back. It's stupid. Also, for central banks, it is the opposite way of intervening usually, because in order to buy your own currency, you need to have to sell reserves of the foreign currency. So it's not always possible Usually banks, central banks are selling their own currency if it is strength. This is the point of intervention. Anyway, we see. There is also one rumor talking about coordinated central bank intervention to stop the rising dollar. But I don't believe this is gonna happen, and I told you the reason. Okay, let's go to EURUSD. EURUSD, after breaking the lows of 98.60 last week, we see that this move accelerated on Friday. We have had this massive sell-off, more than 250 pips, and we closed on the lows of the day, so I don't see how this can be reversed. To be honest, I bought some euro just above 97 handle, but just a minor position. As I see, this is not gonna work out immediately, but I'm ready to buy below 95, 96 this area here. I believe we are gonna see a stop here at 94.60, 70, below 95. This trend line here that comes from the start of the year, and we see. But with all those news, China, Italian elections, the plans in the sterling, I don't know how this move can reverse. And as long as we are trading below parity, of course, no reason to think that it will. Just for speculative purposes, you can only buy euro, but why not sell? It's better. And when I bought, I mean that I covered some shorts. Don't get confused, because you know I'm very, very short since 117, 118 level. And now, after 20% move, I'm thinking to buy some back. That's why I'm starting to covering my shorts here. But in no way this is a bullish call. Let's see GBP USD. My target here is parity. What the heck happened? Look, impressive move. And to be honest, after this wedge, I thought that pound would give at least one try to the upside, but this confirms the technical analysis of wedges that says that if we don't have reversal, we have massive move to the downside, continuation. This happened. Sterling collapsed, almost 500 pips, 5% move. This is insane. I don't remember a day having so much, so big drop. Even after Brexit, we didn't see this move. Anyway, and after this bold black marabojo, as the Japanese say, candle, what do you expect? You expect a move up? Any attempt to move up must be shorted heavily. I suggest you stay away from cable. And wait to see where this will end, because at this tempo we are gonna see parity until Wednesday, and then of course we see we'll have major intervention or something. I don't know. Let's see. Interesting out the USD, the Aussie. The Aussie is trading, of course, a new low, but it is touching this trend line, this wedge here. So we might see a pause here and an attempt to break higher, and this coincides with EURUSD downtrend. I expect one move to the downside here. So better watch out for Aussie moves this week for possibly reversal. Let's see also gold. I told you I had the 1640 area as a target, and we hit yesterday on Friday, and I see another room for $50 move, $40-50 move to the downside gold, especially if we see the move in the dollar to the upside. But 1600 is a big area, and I believe will contain any further drop unless we see tectonic moves in the markets. I don't know. This thing in China is very, very worrying. Also, we have the Italian elections. If the far right government wins the election, party wins the elections, we're gonna have even more trouble for the the poor euro. Okay. Let's move. What else is left? DAX. DAX, of course, made a new low. It is ready to plunge lower. I've talked about. I wait a big move in DAX. 11,300 is the first target, and as we see, we're probably gonna test it next week. But who knows? I still wonder how DAX is trading so high. Okay, look what happened here. USD CAD. This move was unexpected because it moved parabolic. And of course, we have had the drop in oil, the drop in S&P, and the dollar strength. 3 out of 3 factors that affect this currency were in the same side. So we have the explosive move to the upside. And to be honest, I don't know where this can stop. As long as we are above 133 or 134, better, the trend is still to the upside. Of course, you can fade it, but I don't know. And as I said, it is one pair to start building USD short positions if you want, because Canada and US are close economies, so, and far away from Europe and the problems with energy. But even though you see CAD cannot find a bid, dollar is so strong, everybody goes for the dollars. And talking about the dollar, let's see what is left. Let's see USD oil. We have had one big move also here. Let me clear the chart to see where we are. Okay, we are still trading inside this wedge, and we broke the very important 80 level support, and I don't believe we are gonna see continuation below here, because for many reasons. Also, Biden's announced that below $80 is gonna start buying back strategic reserves, and also the formation of this wedge points that we are near a reversal, and with all this energy crisis, I'm seeing massive move to the upside, massive move. I expect a new high above $128. But let's see. First of all, we need to see one move above 90, and then things will turn bullish very, very fast. Okay, let's check silver, because you ask. Silver is holding pretty well. But if gold keeps going south, this will follow, and we're gonna test $17 level. Also, let's see DXY. You see we are nearing 113.80. This is the first and most important area. We have, this is the daily chart, and this is the weekly chart, and we see this confluence up there. that can also extend to 114. This means that we are near a major not reversal, but at least one pause, because you see here we stayed for 3-4 weeks last time we touched this line, this level, and we see. I don't believe that we're gonna see big moves to the upside from here, but those are the last painful days for the bears. Then things might start get even better, because they are already dead. So if you shoot on dead bodies, you cannot expect anything else than small bounce from the earth. Anyway, that's all for today. In a few hours, New Zealand markets open, and we are gonna have the first indication of how the currencies will open. And of course, in I think 6 hours, 5.5, we're gonna see US futures open. That's all for today. See you tomorrow. I hope you have had a nice weekend, because Monday is gonna be very, very tough day.